Season 1, Episode 8, The Intervention from Netflix's Long Story Short, is a really great character study of the character Naomi, the mom, a character who we didn't really get a ton of backstory before this episode. This episode starts with the obligatory flashback, going all the way back to when she was a young child in 1959. This is the furthest back we ever go in a flashback, and the first thing we see here is that when she goes home, tries to tell some kind of nice childlike good news to her family, she kind of gets this feeling of neglect. She's not being given any attention. They're all distracted by their other things. The dad's trying to watch a game before the long day of work. The rest of the family is all bickering. They have a bit of a big family in a small, contained space, and it's hard to get the attention. She goes as far to make a small cut in her leg, causing herself to bleed, just to get attention from her family. That's how bad that she wants it. The implication here is that this lack of attention that she got throughout so much of her childhood is what gave her this more self-centered personality as an adult. It's like everything has to be my way. I constantly have to be getting all this positive attention from everybody. Everybody has to focus on me. And we see this many things throughout the episode. The entire premise of the episode, spoilers, is this idea where she's trying to do this intervention, allegedly, for Yoshi. Supposedly he has a drinking problem, but it turns out she doesn't even really believe that he has a problem. It's actually just an excuse to get the whole family there for her and her husband's anniversaries. But we see a lot of these examples of her whole self-centered personality throughout the episode, when it's finally revealed that Yoshi does not, in fact, have any drinking problem, instead that he's Orthodox. We had the moment where Kendra's like, Naomi, there's no wrong way to be Jewish. She's like, yes, there is. There is a right way. When Yoshi tells her later, Mom, not everything is about you, like, that's the meanest thing you could possibly ever say to me. And I do really love the scene at the end when, after years of just this negative behavior from his mother, he finally snaps and lets it all out at once after all this time of just, like, holding back. And the idea is that he does take it a little bit too far, but what I like about it is that it doesn't have this clean, cookie-cutter kind of like resolution to it. It's not like, okay, all our problems are worked out. The episode ends without a resolution between the conflict. They try to work it out by talking, but it doesn't happen, and it's much more realistic, because in real life, people don't always resolve things. And now the thing about this is, once again, spoilers, this is the oldest that we ever see Naomi. This is the most recent thing that we see of her before a year later, in 2020, she dies of COVID. Now, we don't know exactly how much later that is. It could be a few months, a year. But it is a possibility that they never really resolve this conflict